Back when I taught at a small community college in the late 1980s, I also worked part-time as a floor supervisor at a tiny dining hall. Our third annex was usually empty, just for tables, dim lights, and the smell of old coffee. So, when a couple asked me one evening if they could sit there alone, I didn't think much of it. Later, while I was clearing dishes, the man suddenly told me I couldn't go into the break room because his buddy had stepped out to buy something. I came back 10 minutes later, nobody in sight. Instead, the guy proudly showed me his brand new portable phone, the first I had ever seen in my life. He let me listen to the dial tone, explained everything like it was alien technology, and even made a call to my coworkers so I could hear the future. When I finally stepped outside, walked up a small hill, and glanced back, I noticed something odd. Under the table where he sat were knees and a pair of high-heeled shoes that were definitely not his. Turns out he had been explaining the wonders of early mobile phones while someone was hiding beneath the table the entire time. Years later, something even stranger happened. I once walked into a public restroom late at night and saw my dad washing his hands. He looked at me, smirked, and pointed toward the middle stall as if suggesting it was empty. I pushed the door open and found an elderly man of East Asian appearance staring back at me in absolute horror. Behind me, I heard my dad cackling. He was just messing with me. He always was a world-class troll. Another time, I had a student staying temporarily in the dorm room next to mine. She came from a strict academic program and was constantly supervised because she was preparing for university entrance exams. By the end of the second week, she started opening up, joking, talking more freely, finally acting her age. It surprised me because every night I heard her whispering excitedly into her phone with friends, thinking I was asleep. This was long before smartphones, no photos, no apps, no filters, just pure teenage chaos. One night I walked in while she was playing around with my old camcorder. She had figured out how to record herself using the mirror on my camera, with my name tagged on the tape. Another bizarre moment, my roommate installed a fancy new multimedia system, something like an early Skybox setup, but the volume knob didn't work. It was either full sound or no sound at all. So he called a technician. The technician arrived, fixed the cable, and then tried to test the system. Right at that moment, the parents of my roommate's friend walked into the room. The technician pressed play, and instead of a test screen, the TV blasted a video of a masked naked woman hugging someone. He had accidentally used the wrong disc inside the console, one my roommate definitely didn't want anyone to see. My roommate panicked, started smashing random buttons, and accidentally set the volume to maximum. A scream exploded through the speakers at what must have been 100 decibels. His friend's parents froze like statues. Eventually the technician killed the power. My roommate quietly muttered something about losing balance and having a minor accident, as if that explained anything, then shuffled away like a ghost. Another night, around 1 a.m., I showed up early for a book signing because I desperately needed a drink of water. My aunt's husband had already taken a shower, so I went to knock on the door. It was 5:30 in the morning when I noticed my father asleep against the door from the outside. He didn't see me, but I still wonder why he thought that was a good place to nap. We were supposed to watch over a family friend's place, but clearly we failed at that. Speaking of which, when her family moved houses, we decided to check if the old security system still worked. We connected an old video feed and at first, it seemed normal. But when the woman on camera turned toward us, we realized she was my friend's mother. Then a man walked into frame, and that man turned out to be her mother's secret partner. My friend was horrified. He told nearly everyone he knew. Within weeks, his aunt moved out, his parents separated, and the entire family fell apart.